We are standing at the threshold of 2026. I believe this isn't just another year on the calendar. It is a year of specific assignment for you and your household. But here is the truth many believers miss. You cannot build a kingdom financial life with a worldly mindset. Today, we are doing something powerful. We aren't just making resolutions that fade by February, we are making declarations. Proverbs 18:21 tells us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. If you spend 2026 speaking poverty, stress, and lack over your life, you will attract exactly that. But if you align your mouth with God's word, you shift the atmosphere of your finances. I have prepared 5 faith declarations for 2026 specifically for this community. These aren't manifestation tricks. These are biblical truths regarding stewardship, debt, and legacy. I want you to write these down, save this video, and speak them every morning. Let's decree a shift in your finances right now. Declaration number 1. I am a steward of divine strategy, not confusion. One of the biggest lies your mind will tell you is that money is too complicated or that you aren't smart enough to manage it. We get overwhelmed by taxes, investing, or debt payoff plans, and your ego tries to protect you by making you avoid the topic altogether. But listen to James 1:5. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. In 2026, we are not walking in financial confusion. We are asking God for the strategy. Before you make that investment, you pray. Before you sign that contract, you seek counsel. So, repeat this after me. Father, I thank you that I have the mind of Christ. I do not fear numbers. I do not fear the future. In 2026, you are giving me the blueprint to build wealth for your kingdom. I reject the confusion of my mind, and I receive your divine strategy. Declaration number 2. I rule over my resources. My emotions do not rule over me. Marketing is designed to trigger your emotions. It screams, buy now, you deserve this, worry about the cost later. But the Bible defines a lack of self-control as a city broken down without walls. Proverbs 25:28. When you let your ego drive your spending, buying things just to impress others or to feel a temporary high, you are tearing down the walls of your financial city. You are leaving your family vulnerable to the storms of life. In 2026, we are breaking the spirit of consumerism. We are not emotional spenders. We are intentional stewards. Galatians 5:22-23 tells us that self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. That means you already have access to it. Say this with me. I possess the fruit of self-control. My budget is not a restriction. It is a roadmap to my freedom. I say no to temporary pleasures so I can say yes to God's eternal promises. Declaration number 3. I am breaking the chains of the borrower to become the lender. Proverbs 22:7 is clear. The rich rules over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. You cannot fully serve God's purpose if every dollar you earn is already owed to a bank. I know some of you are staring at a mountain of debt in 2026. It looks impossible, but we serve a God who moves mountains. This is the year you attack that principle. This is the year you stop digging the hole. Deuteronomy 28:12 says, You shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. This is your identity. You are the head and not the tail. Declare this. I refuse to be a slave to debt. In 2026, supernatural acceleration is coming to my debt payoff plan. I am shifting from the borrower to the lender, not for my glory, but so I can fund the kingdom. Declaration number 4. I am a funnel for God's resources, not a bucket. A bucket holds water until it gets stagnant. A funnel lets water flow through to where it is needed. Sometimes our minds trick us into a scarcity mindset, thinking we have to hoard everything because we are afraid of running out. But in Faithnance Flow, we don't just accumulate wealth, we circulate it. 2 Corinthians 9:8 says, God is able to make all grace abound toward you, so that you always have all sufficiency in all things, for every good work. Did you catch that? He gives you sufficiency for the good work. If you stop the giving, you block the flow. 2026 is the year we increase our giving percentage. Let's declare this. My hands are open. Money flows to me and through me. Because I am a trusted distributor of God's wealth, He trusts me with more. I am blessed to be a blessing. Declaration number 5. I am building a ceiling that will be my children's floor. The world thinks in terms of paycheck to paycheck. The kingdom thinks in terms of generation to generation. Proverbs 13:22 says, a good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. This isn't just about money. It's about passing down financial literacy, spiritual wisdom, and a clean slate. In 2026, we stop the cycle of poverty in our bloodline. It stops with you. Speak this over your family. My decisions today are setting up my great-grandchildren for success. I am planting trees I may never sit under. The cycle of lack is broken. My family line will be known for generosity and kingdom impact. Strategy, discipline, debt freedom, generosity, legacy. These are the pillars for your 2026. Don't just watch this video once. Come back to it when you feel fear or doubt creeping into your mind. If you are ready to walk in this authority, type I receive it in the comments below. This is Faithnance Flow, and remember, stewardship isn't about holding on tight. It's about managing what God has released. See you in the next video.